good, everybody? Happy Friday. Welcome to our market update. If you are one of our clients, be sure to stay tuned for the email that comes out in just about an hour with our full update of all of our portfolios. How did your portfolios perform for you this week? We'll have that whole update going out here just shortly. But if you're not one of our customers, check us out. We're at Jazz Wealth. We're an investment service that wants to teach and help with everything that has to do about finances. We'll manage your long-term retirement, long-term investments, but we want to help you get really good at the short term. We want to help you teach anything possible to help you keep your dough straight. That's kind of a saying we have around here. Be sure to check our website. We have the events on there for you. Under services, we have all of our events. We're getting ready to add about 4 more events there for our customers as well as live events. Also our performance. All of our portfolios that we offer are on the website. They cost you nothing to invest in, and those portfolio performance get updated Friday at midnight, so tonight. Be sure to check that out. If you're a customer of ours, remember the class replay is in your email. If you didn't get the email, let me know. I had about 6 people that for some reason it bounced back. Let me know if you didn't get the email with the class replay that we did this week. Very good class, and we're going to keep going with that. For those of you that aren't customer of ours and you're just coming here to check us out, let's talk about the stock market. Here's an easy way to say it. If you want to stop watching right now, this is how you say it. Whenever Campbell's Soup, that's a public company, when Campbell's Soup is in the news, that's a slow news day. That is a really slow news day for financial media. I know there was the shooting in Texas, a lot of sad stories there, but financial media. If we're talking about Campbell's Soup, then something is just not happening. The market's obviously being very quiet. So let's jump over to that first, let's go to the markets first. If we take a look at the markets today, the Dow closed higher by 11, really choppy sideways day. The S&P lost 7, the Nasdaq lost 28 on the day. Really the good thing, the title of this video is there's one good thing we can say about the markets, is that it held near the highs. We had a recent run up here, I believe it was 7 days, where it ran up from the lows, and since then, almost all week, it's just moved sideways. So this performance, each blip represents 1 day. If we go back 5 days, you could see the market was up, down, up, down, up, down, and finishing basically flat for the week. So nothing really to get excited about, right? And this is sort of common for summertime. You maybe have heard the phrase sell in May and go away. It was very common this time of year for the volume to start drifting lower. Actually, if we show you on the chart here, towards the bottom, I know the logo is kind of in the way. Maybe I can get rid of the logo for you because I want to show you. There you go. See how this down here, these gray bars, this represents the trading volume on the S&P 500. See how it was much higher at the beginning of the year and it starts to dwindle down as we go into the summertime. Very common. In fact, if you go all the way over here, you can kind of see it dipping in July as well. We'll go over it as we get there, but that is kind of what's going on. Just the slow activity in the markets. I don't think anybody's really concerned about it. And so for that reason, the S&P 500 sort of flat on the week. The Nasdaq 100 did also hold up near highs. This is the Nasdaq 100 you're taking a look at there. It continues to be one of the outperformers, but the Russell 2000, if you pay attention to that, those small companies, those are the 2,000 small companies, smaller companies, broke to highs again today. So brand new highs for the Russell 2000. Small companies appear to be doing well with the new tax breaks that they get and obviously putting the money to work. So that's that. If we go into sort of the inner workings of the market there, financials were down a little bit today. That hurt the S&P, wasn't able to get anything going. More importantly, the semiconductors, just a few names in the semiconductor space pulled the whole sector down by about 1.21%. Intel is the top holding in the semiconductor space. That was down 2.3%. And I believe Micron was also down about 2.39% as well. So that held back the semiconductors. And we always say in here, if you need the stock market to go higher, you want to see the S&P go higher, you've got to have the banks and you've got to have the semiconductor stocks. We really didn't have that to finish out the week. Sort of just a quiet week to close it out. If we go over to the 10-year bonds, prices came off their lows in an aggressive way. We went from a yield of 3.1, I think just touched above that, to about 3.6 today. So a really sharp move back down in the 10-year rate. I believe the long bond also had a pretty sharp recovery today as well. Yep, you can see it on the charts. So interest rates sort of, for now, people are not really talking about it, at least for today. Other stocks that I have for you may hear about. Nordstrom, symbol JWN, as in Nordstrom. That is the, the fancy clothes company where everybody goes and buys the $85 t-shirt that you can just buy at Target. So stock was down 11% today. What was the deal there? You know what I wanted to see? So their sales came in below expectations, and this was a mistake on their part, because remember, if you go back to the last time we talked about Nordstrom, they were trying to take themselves private, and that deal was rejected. They kind of snuck it in there in the press release. Oh, and by the way, we're not going to report our sales numbers independent, meaning we're not going to say how much we did online versus how much we did in stores versus how much we did on TrunkClub. Remember, they own TrunkClub as well as their discount stores. Essentially, what they're saying now is we're going to lump it all together and just give you a sales number. I think that was a big mistake, because now we're left to guess, well, your sales are lower, but where is that? Is that in the brick and mortar stores? We don't want to see that. Is it online that your sales were lower? That could be horrible. So I think it was a really bad idea on their part. Just my opinion. Who am I? I'm a nobody, right? I'm just out there giving my idea, telling you what I think. Other than that, I really don't have much for you. John Deere, if you're interested in that, John Deere had earnings today, did really well. The stock was up 5.75%. Really, not a bad day. Something exciting to talk about. Tesla sold off a little bit more today. I don't think anybody cares. Tesla sold off a little bit. What else do I have for you? I wish I had more, but that's pretty much where we'll wrap it up. So again, if you're a customer of ours, we'll do the complete portfolio review here in just a little bit. Look out in your email for that. If you're thinking about joining Jazz, remember, if you're coming from Wells Fargo, I'm going to make a video on this and everything, but if you have an account at Wells Fargo and you're going to transfer it, I will pay whatever transfer fee they have, credit it back to you in your account. Just ridiculous nonsense going on over there at Wells Fargo. I'll do anything to help take you away from that. So call it what you will, but keep us in mind if you have a Wells Fargo account. Otherwise, hey, I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy. I appreciate you guys watching and coming to check us out here. I'm going to probably wrap it up. Kevin says, you mentioned you liked fishing before. How about a catch, clean, and cook video? I doubt it. You got to catch them first. Oh, man. Anyways, actually, next weekend, the whole idea was to go fishing. We're supposed to possibly get our first tropical depression here in Florida. The weather's supposed to be horrible, so we'll see. Early start to the season, I guess. What else? All right, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up there. I appreciate everything, guys. Have a great weekend. We will see you again on Monday. And did you notice this back here? Anybody notice whatever that is? Huh? What's going on back there? A little change on the wall. We got this thing going on here. Why is there a trumpet there? That looks like money right there. That's money. Little changes coming here soon, so maybe late next week you'll be able to see it. Henry! Nice. Very nice. Thanks for all you do, Henry. I really appreciate it, man. Just wanted to pass that on to you in a more gifty kind of a way. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Gonna talk to you later. Have a great day.